it is harder for us to achieve goals when we are not being realistic. To begin formulating a new habit, we need to start slow. Introduce it gradually, in small steps and steady doses, rather than imposing unrealistic expectations on yourself that will be nearly impossible to work toward and maintain. Instead of making several drastic lifestyle changes at once, instead, do your best to implement small changes and do them gradually until they feel like a normal part of your life. We have to start small. If we take on too much, it is the surest way to failure. Integrating new habits into our lives should be done carefully. Start with small steps to begin with. For example, instead of putting out every single unhealthy food that you are addicted to at once, try starting out with cutting out one thing at a time. Go for about a week of cutting out that food before cutting out another food that you know you should get rid of. Although this process may seem slow, it is a surefire way to make sure that the changes you are trying to implement will last. Instead of overloading your mind with a lot of different stressful changes, it is very helpful to be able to take a step back and allow your body the time to get used to making healthier choices. It can be physically stressful to make changes in your diet, so try to go easy on yourself. Relapses can and probably will happen, but what you have to remember is that you are doing this to get healthy, and not to punish yourself. If you make a mistake, so be it. But leave your mistakes in the past and continue trying to move forward. Don't let one mistake become a slippery slope back into your unhealthy lifestyle. Although it may seem difficult at first, you will be surprised by just how easy it is to begin to get used to the lifestyle of making healthy, body-conscious choices that will reward you and pave the way toward a healthier future for yourself. 19. Don't overdo it. You need to make sure that you are taking on your challenges in a way that will provide you with the resources you need at your disposal to thrive. When you are not able to do so, that is when things get difficult. You could try to set aside a date bi-weekly to begin to introduce new habits and eating changes so that you can begin to take on all the new habits that you want to develop in order to make your lifestyle the healthiest it can possibly be. And this isn't true of just changing your diet and precluding unhealthy foods from your lifestyle. This can work for just about any lifestyle choice you could possibly make. If you wanted to begin learning a new language, for example, you could begin slow by starting a new regimen of once every week, studying that language. You could eventually bring the number of days you practice your language up until you are practicing 2 to 3 times a week, or even setting time aside daily for that venture. As long as you start off slow, you will ultimately be able to develop a habit so that you are heading closer and closer toward the life you have always dreamed of for yourself. It is more than possible for you to achieve your goals. You just have to approach them with realistic expectations of yourself and the biological reality that it takes a long time to develop specific habits, while others can sometimes come more naturally. Either way, don't overload your brain by trying to make huge changes all at once. A gradual ability to take in the changes will provide you with the structure you need to make long-lasting choices that will improve your life from here on out. 20. A healthy diet is an incredible thing to have, but if your goal is weight loss, any diet that is healthy and nutritious is best paired with an exercise routine that suits your lifestyle and provides you with all of the calorie-burning opportunities you can get. When you lose weight, it means you are creating a deficit in calories. This will be discussed further in the next chapter. In summary, you want to burn more calories than you consume, and to do so you need to establish a good routine that includes both proper nutrition and activities that will help you to burn fat away while nourishing your body, muscles, and mind all at the same time. Burning calories can be difficult, especially if you are living a stagnant lifestyle. When you are stuck working behind a computer all day, it can get difficult to move your body and do the exercise that you need to do in order to keep your blood flowing properly every day. That makes it even harder to burn calories and stay at a healthy weight, let alone lose excess fat that is being stored in our bodies. 21. When we are living a sedentary lifestyle, it is incredibly bad for our bodies. We can't just go on a diet and expect fast and healthy weight loss results without considering what we need to do physically in order to contribute to a surefire and foolproof way of losing weight. If weight loss isn't your goal, that is fine. However, it is still important to maintain a regular exercise routine so that you are not harming yourself. Lack of exercise makes it difficult to get rid of toxins in the body, especially those that are stored inside our body fat. This can make it close to impossible to lose weight. Toxins tend to get bound to our fat cells, and the combination makes it difficult to get rid of the excess body fat inside of us. That's why it is so important to exercise. Not only do we begin to sweat out the toxins and other bad things in our bodies, but we can also begin to build muscle. When we build muscle, it helps us to burn fat all throughout the day. In fact, strength training is a great way to build the muscles that we need in order to maintain a healthy metabolism so that we are able to thrive. When we are building muscles, they provide the body with a constant ability to burn the fuel that we provide to them. When we are burning more fuel than we are consuming, that is when we begin to lose fat and really make a difference in our weight loss journeys. It can also be very beneficial to include cardio exercises as well. It is hard for the body to lose weight if you are not engaging in activities that make you sweat and keep your heart rate up. Cardio is a way to burn a lot of calories and improve the deficit of calories consumed versus calories burned. That means that you will be losing weight. This is especially true if you are making intelligent and health-conscious food choices throughout the day rather than eating foods that are bad for you and causing you to gain weight or hold on to stubborn fat rather than releasing it through exercise and smart eating. 22. You can probably lose weight without exercising, but the results will be minimal at best. In order to undertake a foolproof diet plan, moving your body and getting the blood pumping will be an indisputable way for you to lose weight and get yourself on track toward achieving the body you have always wanted. Because being the best version of yourself is something that you deserve, and exercising will help you to do that. 23. Most people dread the idea of counting calories, and they probably should. It is boring, abysmal, and can create an unhealthy fixation on your body image and the foods you are willing to consume. It can be a very limiting way to live your life. However, by following the foolproof diet plan and eating a vegetable and protein-based diet while coupling it with muscle-building exercises that make it possible to burn through your fat in no time at all, you will find that creating a calorie deficit really isn't all that difficult, and it doesn't have to be very limiting in the foods that you eat at all. As long as you are eating foods that are building your body up rather than making it more difficult for you to sustain yourself and maintain a healthy lifestyle, creating a calorie deficit with the healthy food choices that are outlined in this book is simple. It is a good way to ensure a foolproof diet that won't end up backfiring on you. Every pound of fat consists of about 3,500 calories. In order to lose a pound of fat, you need to be able to burn about that many calories, not counting what you consume per 24-day. At this point, it would generally make a difference to cut out about 500 calories per day in order to lose a pound of fat per week. Remember, it is better to do things right than it is to do them quickly. You don't want to be trying to rush yourself into rapid weight loss. Doing so can have adverse results on your health and your physical body. Losing weight too quickly can actually result in loose or sagging skin. You want to do things naturally, even if it is slower than the easy 100-pound weight loss that the latest trend diet is promising within the next week. Losing weight that quickly is vastly unhealthy. A fairly healthy calorie deficit would be to cut 500 calories or less out of your diet every day. So, taking what you are eating typically into consideration, you either need to cut down on that many calories when eating, or exercise and create a deficit that way. Of course, as mentioned previously, combining a healthy diet and exercise is the fastest path to foolproof weight loss. No diet plan is perfect, and most of us are well aware of that fact. In fact, many fad diets are incredibly unhealthy and unsafe. Some of them can even have lifelong health consequences. This is something that can be very difficult to deal with without adequate attention paid to the potential side effects of the diets that you are trying out. The safest and most effective way to lose weight is by following a healthy eating plan and maintaining regular exercise. Other diets, such as the HCG diet or others that may promote unhealthy actions or taking pills that are not necessarily tried and true, can be devastating to your body over the long term. Instead of being swayed by the promise of rapid weight loss, try to picture all the things that will come with it. Saggy skin and a whole slew of health problems that will make losing weight the least of your worries. It doesn't sound worth it, does it? That's because it isn't. Remembering to count your calories is something that seems to be compulsive and sometimes can become an unhealthy obsession, so do your best to remember that you are doing this for your health, not because you want to look a certain way. Making sure you are pursuing a lifestyle change for the right reasons is one of the most crucial ways of ensuring that you are able to make the lasting changes that you need. Pay close attention to your calorie intake, but not so much that it becomes an obsession. If you are worried you have eaten more calories than you burned in a day, simply go for a walk or a jog and let yourself try to relax. As long as you are making a consistent effort and don't give up, you will achieve your goals. What matters most is continuing to make progress and never letting yourself get so discouraged that you end up halting all of your efforts entirely. The trick in losing weight is to create a calorie deficit, and that's exactly what you are going to do if you are reliably counting your calories and making an effort to eat nourishing foods and pair a good diet with regular exercise. It may help you to visit with a nutritionist so they can help you to take your individual needs into consideration as you begin this new journey in your life. That way, every step of the way is done with efficiency and care, and you are giving yourself and your health the royal treatment that it deserves. 26. One thing that is drastically lacking in the typical standard American diet is healthy and natural foods. Fruits and vegetables are often bypassed for easy-to-access canned goods that are usually strung-out versions of their former nutritionally packed selves. It can be a very dangerous thing to become reliant on processed and canned foods. They are full of hidden sugars and fats and can easily pack on the pounds and leave your body starved of nutrients if you aren't careful. What many people who are consumed with losing weight don't seem to realize is that fruits and vegetables are actually very helpful in this arena. Not only do they stave away hunger pangs, but they are rich in water content and fibers that help you to digest your foods and get rid of excessive waste in your body. Not only that, but because of those fibers, you may find that you get filled up faster. And generally speaking, there is not much of a limit to how many fruits and vegetables you should eat. 27 in a day. They make great snacks for hungry dieters, assuming you are not diabetic or have some other condition that may make it necessary to avoid natural sugars. Fruits and vegetables are great for jump-starting the metabolism and creating a great snack that is low in calories and high in water content and fiber. This means that you can generally eat as many vegetables as you want to without having to worry excessively about gaining weight. This is actually great news, because instead of starving yourself, you can eat an abundance of nourishing foods that provide you with a great amount of sustenance. Healthy eating will help to provide you with the energy you need to embark upon the other great aspects of weight loss, such as being active and maintaining a regular exercise routine. It will also help you to stay mentally alert, which can be a great thing when you are hoping to embark upon a lifestyle change of this nature. If you are feeling tired and sluggish and miserable, it is going to be highly unlikely for you to want to make the changes that need to be made, and especially difficult for them to stick when you do begin to make an effort. However, eating foods that are healthy for you and that help you to maintain your energy levels and your focus is a great way to embark upon a journey that will provide you with healing and improve your health. In fact, in many cultures, food is considered to be a medicine. It is believed that if you eat well and the right foods at the right times of the day, you will be able to not only maintain a healthier body but also a better attitude and spirit all around. The ancient healing art of Ayurveda has been around for centuries and is still in use today because so many of the foods that are used as medicine have genuine anti-inflammatory and 28 antibacterial properties that having them in your diet consistently can help you to prevent illness. There is actually some science to back that. If you eat properly, you are going to be able to provide your immune system with the resources that it needs in order to stave off infection and disease. Unfortunately, the standard American diet too often lacks in fresh fruits and vegetables, even though it is common knowledge that they are jam-packed with the vitamins and minerals that our bodies need to thrive. Without the proper types of food in our diets, it can be difficult to maintain high energy levels. At least when you are consuming a regular amount of fruits and vegetables, you can begin to notice a difference in your disposition. You will also begin to notice a difference in your weight. If you are going from starchy and carb-filled foods to a diet higher in water-based foods that are full of fiber, your body will begin to eliminate the toxins that bind fat to them and allow you to begin a more rapid ascent into weight loss. 29. Most people gain a lot of weight initially because it is very difficult to avoid drinks that are packed full of sugar. Many people's everyday diets consist of soda or juice or smoothies, all of which contain higher than healthy levels of sugar. It is unhealthy for the body to be so consistently overloaded with sugars, and if this issue isn't addressed, it can easily begin to pack on the pounds and make it difficult for your body to process the excessive sugars that it is consuming. The importance of drinking water for weight loss is largely misunderstood. In fact, water in general is very underappreciated, especially in Western culture where sugary and caffeinated drinks are far more coveted by the masses. These drinks are packed full of calories that can make it seem impossible to begin losing weight, no matter how much time and effort you put into it. Water is a low-calorie alternative that is not only helpful in losing weight but also beneficial in a whole plethora of other ways as well.